it's your girl Rochelle. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're just gonna do a rosemary, or really a rose infused rosemary lock spray. Just want to give you a few details as to why I chose the ingredients I chose. So I use distilled water. It's just better for you instead of using faucet water, which can have high levels of lead, high levels of unhealthy minerals and things of that nature. So I just use bottled water. I use Dasani. And then the main ingredient is rosemary. Rosemary is rosemary is really good for your scalp. It's really good at revitalizing your scalp, revitalizing your hair. It's in the same family as tea tree oil, as peppermint oil. So you know it's gonna give you that feel on your hair, that tingle. It encourages growth. It prevents hair loss. So if you have a problem with, maybe you have fine locks, you have thinning locks, or you have thin hair and you're trying to, you know, do your lock journey yourselves and things of that nature, then I think rosemary will be really beneficial for you. I'm obsessed with thick hair. I'm obsessed with thick locks. So I just chose rosemary because I feel like it'll be good to help the climate of my scalp so that my locks can nourish, and I feel like it will be good at preventing any hair loss, preventing any shredding, preventing any breakage, as well as sustaining the thickness of my hair. So that's why I chose rosemary. Secondly, we have rose oil, and it's a jojoba based oil infused with a lot of rose. So I chose that because I don't have rose water. Had I had rose water, I probably would have just used my rose water, but I don't have any. So this was my way of kind of curating the benefits of rose water. And also jojoba oil is just a really good oil for your hair, your nails, and your skin. It's super moisturizing. It's not too thick, but it's not thin, so it has that moisture base. You can use it as a carrier oil, or you can use it by itself. So overall, whether you do locks, whether you use loose natural, or whether you're just obsessed with like oils, I think jojoba is a really good oil to have in your collection. So that's why I chose the jojoba and rose. Also, real fast, rose is very moisturizing and it smells super good. And who doesn't love when people be like, oh, you know, girl, your hair smells so good, or girl, you smell good. So I love those type of compliments, which is why I chose to infuse it with the rose as well. So it smells really good. It's super moisturizing. The jojoba is super moisturizing. So that's where my moisture aspect comes in at, because I'm also super obsessed with moisturized hair. And then lastly, I use 100% pure shea oil. Again, super good at being a moisturizing oil. Has a lot of fatty acids in it, has a lot of vitamins in it. Jojoba and the 100% pure shea oil have vitamin E oil, which that alone is really good for your locks. You know, just giving your locks the antioxidants that it needs, giving your scalp and your hair those antioxidants so that it can flourish and it can grow. So that's why I chose to use these products, as well as some alternatives if you're thinking, because I know coconut oil could possibly be really good, tea tree oil, sweet almond oil. And this would be great, especially if you are into spirituality, if you're into metaphysics, and if your locks have some type of spirited meaning to you. Florida water, if you could use maybe, you know, a few drops, a few teaspoons, however you want to do it, because I haven't tried it, but I know that I want to get some Florida water. And Florida water is just a really good spiritual tool, a really good divination tool as far as cleansing and keeping the spirit pure and clean and things of that nature. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I have to get to work. It's Friday. Everybody turn up and have a good weekend. You know, do what you do, whatever you do to decompress, girl, boy, all of the above, do that. You feel me? Relax and get rejuvenated for Monday so we can have another bomb week. So peace and love to y'all. Thanks, y'all. See y'all later. So first, take my handy dandy measuring tools, and we're gonna do 1 cup of water. Well, we're gonna start with the cup. And you want to use some type of distilled water. I just went to my school's convenience store and bought the biggest thing of water for the least amount of money. So I just got Dasani. I know a lot of people don't like Dasani, so, but yeah. I'm gonna do another cup. So we're gonna start with 2 cups of water. Okay. The main ingredient, sorry, which is rosemary, has to be boiled. I'm gonna like still put it in now, but all of this is going to be boiled before you can actually use it on your hair, because you want to boil your rosemary in your water. And I like to boil my oils in my water too, since I have to boil the rosemary. But yeah, so this is what it looks like outside the pack. I don't know why, but I think this is literally so pretty. Like, this is a really pretty herb. And I got mine from Walmart. Kudos to the people who probably grow their herbs. I'm trying to be like y'all when I grow up. But I just bought mine from Walmart, from the produce section. It was right next to the bell peppers. And they had like rosemary, mint, other things I didn't pay attention to. So far I have 1 large vine and 2 small ones. And I'm looking at all that I have in here. And this is a really big one. It's like I could probably make some more with just this one by itself. So I'm gonna leave that one. I'm just gonna go ahead and add 1 more small vine because we only have 2 cups of water. So, and then here's what I have left from my pack. It really wasn't that expensive. It had to be within the $5 range. And like, oops, but that's what I have left. And I don't know how long this is going to last me. I believe it'll probably last me about maybe a week to 2 weeks. So I'll probably freeze the rest of this and reuse it when I want to make some more. If you don't want to freeze it, you can probably make all of yours in one bulk. I'm making a mess. Okay, y'all can't tell, great. But yeah, so that's our rosemary. And then I'm going to put our Rose Absolute Fortifying Oil. And it also has, I know I'm gonna say this word wrong, Jojoba Oil. But yeah. And for a long time, I did not know this had jojoba oil in it. This, oops, to me, on my broke college student budget, is a bit expensive. I got it back in high school when I really didn't understand the value of money and was just spending it. And it was like maybe $15 to $20 from, it wasn't Whole Foods, it was from Sprouts. Yes, it was from Sprouts out in Kansas. And I really like it. Like, I bought it maybe my senior year of high school, and I still have at least half left, so it lasts long. It smells just like oil. It's rose infused oil. Rose is also very moisturizing, which is why I wanted to add this. And then jojoba is really good for your hair. It's really moisturizing. So yeah, I'm going to take a ½ teaspoon to start with. And the only thing about this is you got to do like that. You have to tap the bottom for it to come out. And I'm gonna have more information about all the benefits of what I'm using. If it's not on the screen, it'll definitely be in the description box, because I know you guys want to know like why I chose to use these ingredients, why they're good for my hair. But I really want to give those to you in an organized format. So if they're not like just on the screen, the benefits and whatnot of each product, then they'll definitely be in the description box. So I filled it all the way up to a ½ teaspoon, and I think that's enough. Let me smell it. 2 cups, I'm gonna go in with another ½ teaspoon. Well, yeah, I'll go in with another ½ teaspoon. Oops. Okay, and that's about another full ½ teaspoon. And it's thick. Like, it's not super thick, but I like the consistency. It's not like super thin because it's in the jojoba oil. Like, had this been lavender oil comes out kind of more of a watery consistency. Which, if you want to add essential oils in here to just for fragrance or for extra benefits, that'd probably be a good idea. I'm not gonna add anything extra because well, I have one extra thing, but I like the smell of rose, so I don't really want to add anything else. I like rosemary. I love that smell. I know my hair is gonna smell super good. I don't have tea tree oil. Had I had tea tree oil, I probably would have added tea tree oil. My bad. But it's just really good for like your scalp. It's really good for protecting your hair against bacteria, for just keeping your scalp a healthy in a healthy climate so that your locks can flourish. So had I had tea tree oil, I would have used tea tree oil. Had I had sweet almond oil, it's super moisturizing. It's not heavy. It dissolves into the shaft of your lock super easily, so your lock is actually moisturized. So had I had some sweet almond oil, I would have used that as well. However, I have 100% pure shea oil. And I know y'all aren't going to be able to see that because for some reason they chose yellow labeling with white words. So, but this has sweet almond oil in it. It's a multitasking oil rich in essential fatty acids and vitamin A and E and F. Helps restore moisture and nutrients to even the driest hair and skin. Oh, so does it not have? No, my bad. It doesn't have sweet almond oil in it. It has vitamin E oil. That's another really good oil for your locks. So if you have 100% vitamin E oil, I would probably use that in here. If you want to use it in combination with and substitute of. I know my placement looks mixed. There we go. And I'm probably going to add maybe, I hate picking measurements. Let's see, vitamin A, E, and F. This is really good at moisturizing my hair. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use a half tablespoon. I like the consistency. I like oils that have thicker consistencies, but not too thick to where I feel like it'll cause buildup. Probably because the thickness of my own hair. So when I have thick oils, it really helps out the thickness of my hair, or it really complements the thickness of my hair, I should say. And yeah, my locks are currently tied back into this scarf. I'm gonna go ahead and probably wash and retwist my hair this weekend, so that's why it's tied up. And then I'm just stirring it up with my fingers, mixing it all together. It's really pretty. And then the light is shining, or the sun is shining on it. I'm gonna have a good day because this just feels nice. Okay. And when you have it all mixed up, your next step is going to be to oil it. So that's what I'm gonna do next, and be right back. Real quick, I just wanted to show you how pretty it is. Like, it's really so pretty. And it smells good. That's my roommate. It smells really good. Hey y'all, so we're back and we're at my stove, and as you all can see, it is boiling. It really didn't take that long. Started boiling maybe around 10 minutes, at the 10-minute mark, so I haven't been on the stove that long. Looking at it in the pot, I want to add more water. I know I only used 2 cups, so I'm going to just add literally 1 more cup of water. My spray bottle isn't that big, which is why I wasn't making like a lot. But if for some reason I have a little left over, I'll probably just put in like a mason jar or something. So yeah, I just added a little bit more water. I'm gonna let it get its boil back on. While it does that, really it's simmer, because I'm going to put the lid on it. And I don't know if this statement has any truth, but I just feel like with the lid on and it catching like a deep simmering, and the little steam coming out of the hole, I feel like it's really gonna just dilute that rosemary all through my water. I just feel like it's gonna make it better. I don't really know why I feel that way. I just feel that way. So if you don't want to add the top, you don't have to. I don't really think it's necessary or needed. I'm just a little extra, and this makes me feel like my spray is gonna have a little extra oomph in it. So yeah. Probably be back again when it's all finished. Hey everybody, so it is finished. Super excited to use it later. I have 1 vine, a couple rosemary leaves in this bottle. The rest are still in the pot because I had a little bit left over that couldn't fit into my little miniature bottle. Don't laugh at me. And yeah, so I'm super excited to use it. I'm sure I'll let you all know how I like it in one of my upcoming Loc update videos. And yeah, so thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, y'all.